Hello everyone. As you see, I'm here on a druid. I'm not exactly gonna show off anything, so excuse any bad healing you might see. I'm gonna try to multitask. This is mainly just a video to kind of talk about things that are going on in my personal life, as to like why I've been away from video games for so long and all that stuff. And well, basically the best thing to say is when I was doing this channel, I ended up getting a second job. I didn't really have a time to balance this and those two jobs. And then along with that, I started seeing someone, so on and so forth, blah blah blah. Long story short, we got married, moved away. And I didn't really have internet throughout that entire marriage. Um, One thing I'm really wanting to let y'all know is I'm actually going through a divorce now. Um, Basically, we're understanding that there's differences in our relationships, things we want to do, our priorities, all that stuff, and discovered that it was probably for the best to not, be with each other anymore. Not like, well, not saying it like that, but gosh, this thing's dying real fast. And pretty much we figured that the best thing for us was to split and go back our own ways. And main thing is he really just wanted to shoot my computer. Um, you know, I did not want to go to the bar all the time. He did not like how I liked playing video games, or even was interested in a with a career. Um, there. Let me figure out how to talk. He did not really care that I was interested in trying to pursue a career with computers, and I really want to go into either cybersecurity or security computer networking. I've looked at different schools and everything for that. Just so y'all know, this is my first time healing this. This is the highest leveled healer I've ever had. So please excuse me for any bad things. I am trying. And he just wasn't exactly supportive in anything like that. And I being married, I didn't want to go to the bars all the time, because why go to the bars and pay twice as much for a drink when you can just get a beer at the house? And he did not like that. He wanted to be able to go to the bars and have fun with that. And it's just our priorities and interests started lying in separate ways, and we figured for the best, we should just split. So we're going through that divorce now and plan on doing things separately and getting things done. Ooh, shit, they died. I don't know where they went. I don't know where you went. Where are you, dude? Oh, you're way back there. Shit. Fuck. Fuck. Where's the tank? Who's over here? It's not who I'm trying to hear. Alright. That was confusing. Can't really see anything. My bad. I'm sorry you died. Alright. But, so I am currently back home, and on top of that, my computer just kind of crapped out. First, the graphics card I had ended up pretty much being too old to even play WoW anymore. So I had to upgrade that when I was still married. And then towards the end of that marriage, my motherboard pretty much completely crapped out. So, and I didn't have the money to repair that. And so finally I got that repaired, and then now that I'm back here, and then the power supply decided to not work anymore either. So, just lots of different little things. And as you can see now, I have it fixed. There's no add-ons on this at the moment. I literally just in the previous video, you see that there's something wrong with all the graphics and everything. Pretty much, I don't know what happened. I had to go with the previous version of a driver and not the current version of the drivers. So it's working now. I don't know what it is with the current, up-to-date version versus the previous up-to-date version, and why there's such a difference with them and why it affected my computer. So I don't know. And I just realized I haven't been looting anything. But now everything's working. Everything seems to be working. Frame rates are pretty much what I used to run. I'm pretty happy about that. So because of all of that and not really being able to do anything and express, I really enjoy video games. I really enjoy computers. I may not be good at them, but it's something that makes me happy, and I enjoy it. And it's really sad that it took me to being in a relationship where I was with someone who literally did not give two shits for anything that I was doing. Just warning, I guess, warn y'all. I like to curse. But it's really hard coming out of a relationship like that where you realize that the person you care for, the person you wanted to make a life with, and maybe have a family with, you find out that they don't really care about anything. And even to the point of where they were like, I want you to not like this and start liking this. And some people would actually say it's quite actually abusive. It's not exactly healthy at all. Yes, I just grate on everything because I plan on selling it. But, and it's really hard to see that, the stuff I cared about, or the person that I cared a lot about, just wasn't so supportive as he said he was. In fact, he was there was just no support at all. And it's kind of heartbreaking to go through that. I wanted to mention something on this channel because I literally I moved and gave up so much to be with this person, only to find out that, they weren't exactly willing to give up anything at all. So it's whoa, gosh, I forgot I'm in a rocking chair. But it's quite disheartening and upsetting. So I do have a current new job. I work well over 40 hours a week. It makes me happy. I just work a lot with it. I plan on uploading just small little tidbit videos like this. Not worth nothing much. I did receive the beta invite for Overwatch. However, that was during the time period when I pretty much did not have a computer. I really just couldn't do nothing with that, and it made me quite sad because that's actually a game I really want to play and do videos on. So I probably would be the worst player at Overwatch at the moment if I was to start playing Overwatch. And Legion, I have not received an invite. I do have the PTR. I was planning on switching over to that in a bit. Maybe see if anything's good with that. But hopefully with Legion coming out next month, just so y'all know, Legion comes out 5 days after my birthday. That's why I really kind of forced myself into trying to get my computer fixed. I wanted my computer fixed before my birthday, so that way for my birthday I can have this game and get to enjoy it. Water. And so y'all probably will see videos. I have previous videos, a couple of them with my ex-husband in them. I never really named him. I shall not name him. But in those videos, you pretty much can tell he's not a computer type person at all. However, we are both happy with our decision to separate. I'm happy, I am healthy, and I get to do things that I love to do. One thing he did not like about me is that when I do have a job, I always tend to do overtime or work a bunch. He did not like that because then never got time together. However, I'm the type of person where if I have bills to pay, I will work as hard as I can so I can pay my bills. That's the type of person I am. I want to be able to pay my bills and still afford to get to do the things I want to do. If it means I end up working 60 hours in 1 week, which has happened before multiple times, I will do that just so I can still afford the things I want to do. And he was not accepting of that. He rather me get a job and work like 25 hours a week and always be home for him to cook dinner and clean and all that stuff. That's not how I am. If I have bills to pay, I will work as hard as I can to get those paid off. Not exactly a lazy person. I do try to find things to do in the easiest way to get things done, but I will not just sit at home and make a sandwich for someone for the rest of my life. So, however, I thought I should do an update on that. I do plan on getting back into doing loot card videos. I really enjoyed getting to do that. It made me sad when I started working the 2 jobs, and I didn't have time to do that anymore. So I plan on doing that again. And I mean, I still play my hunter. As you can see, I am leveling a Tauren Druid. The reason why is my guild, we pretty much all switched to Horde. And so we're all, I'm working on leveling some alts for Legion. I have this one. I had transferred over my hunter over here as well. She's a Horde now. I have a rogue that I've been leveling, and I have a warlock that I've been leveling through PvP, which I actually enjoy leveling the warlock through PvP. I tried doing the rogue through PvP and I hated it. For some reason, I like doing the warlock through PvP. It's funny. All I do is just literally fear everybody and I laugh because I love it. And I do plan on leveling a demon hunter. I'm probably not going to do very much, even if I do get into a beta, the open beta or whatnot, or stress test beta for Legion. I probably will not do much about it just because there are so many videos online. There's not really anything new coming out about Legion. There's nothing really I could talk about just because I'm so behind. Like, I quite literally have my computer truly just fixed where there's no graphical problems and no problems at all. Like, the screens don't flash. The only problem is when I have recording, I have to actually go into windowed mode, click the recording screen, then click back into WoW, and then go to the windowed full screen mode for it to start recording. I don't know if y'all can see my little recording thing right here. I don't think y'all can. But that's just how I have to do it. That's the only thing. I mean, it's not too much of a bother if I have to go into window mode. Obviously, I'm not going to be in the middle of a fight trying to go into window mode. For some reason, I can't Alt-Tab, or, what is it? Yeah, Alt-Tab out of WoW. I have to go straight into the full window mode to, go online or something. And it's kind of weird. I don't know if that's just with the new build and everything. I actually quite enjoy this druid. It's a Tauren. Let's see the kitty form. And just so y'all know, it is a male Tauren. I actually do not like the models for the female Tauren. And I figured if I'm going to do a druid, I had 2 choices. I could do a troll or a Tauren. I decided I'm going to do a Tauren, and I want to be a male Tauren. And I actually quite enjoy it a lot. A lot of my other characters are females. My rogue is actually an undead, and I actually quite enjoy her a lot. I haven't played her in a month, though, just because I've been trying to focus on fixing this computer. And, I don't want to really Alt-Tab, because then y'all can probably... y'all can probably figure out what realm I'm on just by looking at that. But I do plan on trying... I know I only got like a month left of leveling everything, but I do plan on trying to get this Tauren to max level. As you see, I only got a couple more level left. 73. And I got like... what is that? 73... 27? 27 levels left to level it. I got the heirloom gear on it. Pretty much got the heirloom gear on everything. So, But hopefully I can get some videos out. It may not be a lot. It may not be, I remember I was doing LFR videos. I can't, of course, copyright and all that stuff. Can't do sound or music, everything in the background. And even still, a lot of the videos that I was listening to during my LFRs, I can't actually listen to them anymore on YouTube. They either don't exist anymore or they're not available in the United States. Um, and that being said, a lot of the videos, personally, when I play video games, I don't actually like understanding the language. That doesn't matter to me. If I like the beat and how the song feels, then I'll listen to it during my LFR. If it feels very energetic, I would listen to it. So a lot of the songs I listened to during LFRs were not in English. And now I'm just gonna have to deal with it. So, I guess with that being said, um, I'm not gonna be doing a whole bunch of videos I'm just starting to work. Well, not just starting. I've been there for about 2 months now. Trying to just get things set up, and I will try to start. I have to figure out where to put the camera. It's literally on the other side of the room. The setup I have now is I'm pretty much in a rocking chair. My mouse and keyboard are on a table, and I'm using the TV screen as my monitor, which is quite nice and lovely because I can actually see everything. However, I do feel like I need to be 1 foot away from the TV monitor, so I'm still trying to get used to that. However, it's time for bed. Not really. But, I've just pretty much, literally right now, there's not much going on. No one in my guild is ever on at the moment, just because it's right before, the launch and everything. Everyone doesn't want to get burned out on WoW. I'm trying to just level up some alts so that way whenever Legion does come out, they're ready. And I do understand that whenever you get a XP chain, you can choose to boost a character. However, I've noticed that when I do boost a character, I don't actually play that character anymore. I had boosted a mage to level 90 for Legion, or not for Legion, for Warlords of Draenor, and I only played it for a couple levels. After that, I didn't even touch it anymore. And even my paladin I had on Winterhoof, I pretty much got it to level 98 and haven't touched it since. I pretty much only touch it whenever I need to go to the alliance side. That paladin is using the sword and shield from the Warcraft movie. As you can see right here, I have the staff, the Gul'dan staff here on my druid. It's also on my warlock. It's quite. I actually loved the staff very much. I have the axe. Don't care for the axe. And I do have plans, like next year, not this upcoming BlizzCon, but hopefully next year for BlizzCon, I do plan on trying to be able to go and enjoy that. Mainly just because I won't have anyone telling me that they don't want me to travel like that at all. That's the good thing about being single. I don't have to listen to what anyone says anymore. That is fun. So with that being said, I guess I have nothing else to bore y'all's ears with and make them bleed unless y'all can think of something. I will be ending this video. Goodbye.